Okay, so I just heard about this show, Catfish Trolls, and I accidentally watched the first episode, so I'm gonna leave that blooper reel up after this. But there's an episode with camyonce versus Rolling Ray, and I saw a clip of this bullshit on Twitter, and I said, I got to get a part of this petty. I love Charlemagne's gay co-host. Raymond Braun, that is the sissy of the hour. Oh Lord. Oh wait, hold on. This is Stan Wars. Oh, I should have known Yonce. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so this is a Nicki Minaj fan. I thought it was a Beyonce fan, but apparently his name is Camyonce, but he's a Minaj fan. That makes sense. Lord, Camyonce got on her Fashion Nova finest for this shit. Where the hell are they shooting this at? This don't even look like the city. Oh, Lord. He looks at her as a mentor through music. Well, one, honey, you ain't got taste in music, and you ain't got taste in heifers. Hell, I could take a Beyonce stan more than this. So Rolling Ray is a little Kim stan and loves to chip at Cameron because he ain't got shit else to do. He don't have no new Lil Kim music to listen to, I can tell you that. Now, child, how can somebody saying you have HIV damage your... Well, then again, that's right, you dealing with stupid sissies. DMV most famous. You see, that's the issue right there. Is Baltimore bitches. Oh my God, my heart is breaking for this kid. Anybody that says we had a double funeral, I don't even know how to deal with it. Camyonce, you should have walked up on his rolling ass and said, you know what, bitch, let me cut this power line and talk to you for a minute. The fuck? Let me find out you in a wheelchair. You really got no pain by the time I'm done with you. You already sitting, please. Rolling Ray, you are ugly. You're just ugly. I'm sorry. There's no two ways about it. You can do all the hair with your unkempt eyebrows. You're ugly. Yeah, you're ugly. Bitch, I said U-G-L-Y. You ain't got no alibi. You're ugly. Yeah, you're ugly. I actually had to unblock him on Instagram to see him. And then I realized, oh, it's that ugly guy that I blocked. Your top lip is deformed. Let's start there. Your hands are ashy and calloused. And unless you have on makeup, we can see every pit, pimple, and plot hole on that unhealthy skin. Then let's talk about this fact that you have a 90s face. Like your face, they stopped making babies with your face around 68. You had a 90s face. Somebody had a change of life baby, and you ended up with a 90s face. And now you want to walk around and take it out on people that have a current 2000 face. The 2020 model. You mad that you stuck with the 88 face. You mad that you look like an extra from Harlem Nights. You mad you look like somebody's grandmama. So you want to get on the internet and act the ass. Girl, fuck you. Turned your disability into a blessing. Bitch, you just running them government checks. You pulling a big Frida, probably getting 2 checks in 2 different names. Girl, just because somebody take a picture saying they prom king does not make them prom king. I'm sorry, but he has an ugly attitude and a soiled soul, and I could tell that in 10 seconds. So no, I don't see him as nobody's prom king. I see him as an internet hoaxster and jokester, because if you notice in that prom king photo, he had that same tight-ass afro. Okay, so he got a picture with Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama happened to come to your school and you lucked up on a picture. I don't think you actually did anything or were part of any extracurricular activities that let you deserve this photo. If anything, they just said, ooh, hold on, sit her next to the disabled child. So according to a friend, Camyonce was the one who started the beef by talking about Ray's wheelchair. Now, Camyonce, you look like a walking ass heifer. That's why you so slim, because you're always walking and running to catch that bus. Marta tease. So don't be jealous just because Ray got the 2018 model and you taking the Shoe Leather Express. Okay, so now we getting Cam's clapbacks. And Cam clapping back about them government checks, about his BMW 0.2, About all of it. Oh, God. So they call Rolling Ray, and Rolling Ray answered the phone with a whole lot of hot sauce and pepper. What you doing calling my phone? Didn't you get your ass whooped by Lil' Kim fans? I'm trying to think of who the ugly person is that he looks like, but it doesn't come to my mind. What the hell do you mean regardless of what happens tomorrow in New York? Y'all are in New York now. You in Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Brookie Brook. Oh my God. I love it. The guy. Oh shit. What was his name? The co-host asked Charlemagne, what do you think's gonna go down? And Charlemagne was like, a whole lot of snapping. And I was like, you know what? That ain't even a homophobic. That's just the truth. It's gonna be a whole lot of snapping, a whole lot of neck rolling, and a whole lot of bitch, no you didn't. And a little bit of bitch, yes I did. Ah! Cameron got in the car. He'd have been dressing all frilly and fabulous all through the show. Now he get in the car with ripped jeans, a t-shirt, and a good nunchuck purse. He ready to fight. Charlemagne called him on it too. They're like, look, this is not about fighting. This is about getting him to stop. I don't know. I think it needs to be sprinkled with a dash of ass whooping. And Ray rolls up ready for the full free press and promotion. Gucci in the front and Gucci in the back, although the bags is mismatched and obviously fraudulent. Bought on some Baltimore street corner, no doubt. Oh, she coming up with a purse lip. I'm glad I didn't miss this. I'm glad I didn't miss this. If they gonna have some more sassy sissies on, honey, I'm here for it. This is what, some of the gay web series are trying to bring, but fail miserably. So Rolling Ray enters reading Charlemagne, reading Raymond, reading camyonce, just giving all kind of attitude. He is here for full free press and promomo. And they shouldn't have given it to his sorry ass. Now you want to talk about, ooh, it's icky sitting in front of you. It's icky looking at you. It's icky looking at your teeth. Your teeth don't have muscular issues. They're just unbrushed, unflossed, and unkempt. So now they try to get both of them to apologize to each other for the hurtful things that they said, and they don't get nowhere because Rolling Ray is an asshole. But hold on, now Rolling Ray wants apologies from Charlemagne because Lil' Kim's career is in the shitter. Child, you need to talk to your icon about her lack of album sales and her lack of label. You got to talk to Lil' Kim about that. Charlemagne, report the news. He don't make it. He ain't the reason your girl's bankrupt. Your girl the reason your girl bankrupt. Talk to her. Talk to her. So Cameron gets in Rolling Ray's face for a minute and the production comes over and it's just like, okay, let's regroup and refocus. We trying to have a healing moment here. Honey, ain't no healing in the room. Or the park, because they're in a park. On the Mona Scott Young tip, that $50 filming permit. I could get one too, but I'm not dragging my camera and all that shit to the park. It's a pain in the ass. So they have the reconvene and Rolling Ray is still on his bullshit after he quote unquote poured his heart out and talked about his disability. Just because you disabled don't mean you can't be a piece of shit person. Hell, Blanche Devereaux taught us that way back in like the 3rd season of Golden Girls. She said, you're not special. You're just a jerk in a wheelchair. You're so sedity and pretty. You see, you're jealous. You're jealous because you will never be camyonce. And it has nothing to do with your disability and everything to do with your lack of talent, your lack of charisma, and your lack of personality. Now, you see, just because you can throw barbs, jabs, and give a read every now and then doesn't mean you have personality. It means you have snark. But you've got a long way to go, ho. Yes! Yes! And so camyonce says, you know what, if you're going to try to read me, you're going to need to suck your tongue back in your mouth and enunciate your words so I can actually understand you. Exercise your palate, sis. You don't need to stand up to do that. And so then this heifer says, want to kiss me? Mwah. And they cut the shit up. There was a lot more insults. And you see camyonce move from one side of Charlemagne to the other. So Charlemagne set this baptism up because the water was on the right side of Charlemagne while camyonce was on the left. But when the baptism came, camyonce was on the right, the water bottle was open, and the baptism was given. Charla set that shit up. He set it up. He was like, you know what? You need a baptism. Honestly, you need your ass whooped. You need your ass whooped. You think because you disabled, you untouchable. I'm sorry, bitch. I will fuck you up. Wheelchair, no wheelchair. Breathing tube, no breathing tube. Get smart and see what happens. So camyonce, I think you showed amazing restraint not whooping his ass on camera, but it would have been a bad look for you. But he definitely deserved that baptism. And he just had to sit there, wet as hell. Wow, so Charlemagne giving it to Rolling Ray on the real. He like, look, you can keep giving out negativity, but when you get it back, you can't get mad. And these are facts. Some people don't understand them, but they're facts. Oh my God, see, if you gonna say, I'm not sorry about talking about somebody's dead father, see, somebody gonna pull you out your chair one day and that's gonna be that, and then you gonna really be fucked up. So 3 months later, Cam comes on video and apologizes for the baptism. It's easy to apologize for something after you done already done it. Child, sorry don't cost nothing. But he got the baptism he deserved, so I ain't mad. And Rolling Ray says something, but I can't understand him through his speech impediment or those chiclets he calls teeth. All right, well, I'ma see you soon for something. So tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate. So Bethany's freaking the hell out. Dorinda said, well, look, Bethany, you ain't shit, so you can't be mad that the other heifers ain't flocking to tend to you. You get what you give, just like Electra. So Sonia asked Dorinda how their talk and cry was, and Dorinda's like, look, I'ma keep my mouth shut for once. I just got yelled at, so I'ma button this lip. Old Run and Tell That Sonia runs and tells that. Bethany, guess what I just heard? Luann said you're only friends with people when you want something, but you never give anything back. And Carol thinks you're a taker too. Oh, God. Bethany was like, well, bitch, I done flown you around the world. We'd have been here, here, and there. So I'm going to use Dorinda's phrase and call you America's house guest. And you know what? Carol is that girl. And then Sonia says, and Carol said that you were negative energy and she didn't want to be around you. And Sonia was actually sticking up for Bethany. So I got to give Sonia her props for that. But was this necessary? She already having a shitty time. Maybe you should have kept this under your toop and just tried to, distract her and have a good time. Get her spirits back up. Bethany is like, fuck this. I'm calling Dennis to get me a plane. I'm out. Now, Luann, how you gonna say, it seems she's having some personal issue going on? Like your ass didn't just get arrested for being a catty hoe. Okay, so Bethany was gonna leave, and then she decided to say when production said, well, we gonna dock you this episode next. Sonia, I don't know who told you to put this 20 years too young for you outfit on, but that's why you got camel toe. And I can't believe you actually thought about stuffing toilet paper up your twat. So now Carol pumping, run and tell that Sonia for May about why Bethany is being so hostile. And I have to agree with Carol, Bethany is the one starting the shit. So run and tell that Sonia runs and tells that yet again. This time to Bethany about the conversation that she just had with Carol and about her new fabulous earrings. I have to say, those are some cute turquoise earrings. How the hell you gonna have a martini with a little tequila? So now Carol and Bethany try to hash it out yet again. Everybody leave the table so that they can have their moment. Now, Luann, you see Dorinda starting. Why you gonna point it out? That's gonna get her going. You egg that shit on, you like, well, fuck it, I ain't drunk. I may as well irritate somebody to pass the time. Oh my God. Oh my frickin'. You drink some wine and get arrested. Here, have a felony, honey. Dorinda. You are, that is fucked up. Nobody's talking to Ramona, although everybody is arguing. So Bethany finally tells Carol, I don't think you really like me. And Carol looks off to the side like, you might be right, Heifer, but wants to play it off. This table scene was too confusing at the end. I couldn't follow all the arguments, nor could I find a fuck. And Dorinda, all this, I didn't get a mugshot, you are one driver away. I could see you bumping into a police officer drunk in the street and getting your ass arrested just like Lulu. Now, Bethany, you're saying Carol has changed. Isn't that Carol's right? Can't people grow and change? I think both of you have fallen out of friendship love with each other. I think the things that you used to like about each other are now the things that are getting on your nerve. Because as long as I've known Carol, she's always been really cool. And if you don't like that about her, then you don't like Carol. Bethany, what do you want Carol to cop to? Your opinion? If she don't see herself that way, then, and you do, that's your opinion. You gotta leave it where it's at. Meanwhile, Luann storms off. Bethany is like, no, you've got to go through the text and admit it. Just admit it. And Dorinda is just a drunk mess. Bethany throws in the towel and is like, there's no final answer. This is just a mess. Bethany, were you eating Carol's cooch? Cause you two upset over this breakup. So Bethany is sad that the relationship has ended and Carol is very over it. But I feel like there is something that's missing that they're not airing that really went on betwixt and between them. Like maybe some real estate shit. So the group kind of feels like Luann shouldn't have been starting with Dorinda because Luann used to be the group drunk right along with her. But now your ass got thrown in the who's cow and you got to play this recovered addict role for the court. You think you some type of guru. So back at the house, Bethany and Luann go over the evening's events and Luann crying because Dorinda cussed her out when she was drunk. See, I don't know. As a drunk, you can't give a fuck about what a drunk thinks. Come on, girl. You've been in the game for a minute now. Oh, my God. You ex-countess. Well, you are an ex-countess. Hell, I'm like better to be an ex-countess than never one at all, heifer. Where's your title, toots? Please. This pussy is royal, honey, now and forever. So to make Luann feel better, Bethany tells Luann about how Dorinda got drunk in front of the Puerto Rico people. So Dorinda's like, I'm upset with Luann, but it's because she shamed me. Okay, girl, I'm sorry, but you should be embarrassed for your last 2 seasons of alcoholic antics. But whatever. But now Bethany's leading the charge for Dorinda's intervention. Does Dorinda have a drinking problem? God, I don't know at this point. I don't know if she just gets drunk for the show to act ass, or if this is really who she is. Yeah, Dorinda did have a mustache, and all right, well, that was the heifer-sode, so I'm gonna see you soon for something. So tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate.